Yeah, it's a shame I
Did
couldn't
you?
stay because I love to hang out at events like that. I'm not a scientist. I don't have any developed math skills, but I love to just sit in these environments and listen to meetings because stuff does penetrate.
Yeah, yeah. I agree that I'm not. I started off as a chemistry major in undergrad, and nobody talked in the lab, and I was dying. I was, I mean, I was dying. So I ended up taking the 6 year route to get through college. And not that I was dumb, I just, college just didn't make any sense to me. I mean, I got a master's and I went on to get a master's degree and started a doctoral program. But nonetheless, I am curious. And I think that even in my LinkedIn profile behind my picture says hashtag be curious. So I
Hmm.
think without, that's what's killing our country right now, right? Is the lack of curiosity about things, about each other, about ideas. And so I'm just
Yeah.
stay curious.
You know what shuts down curiosity really effectively is fear. And I think that's the issue. And I think there's the lack of curiosity, even among scientists, is based on fear. In my own experience, trying to talk to scientists about things that they're going to find weird, I know they're going to find them weird, but I'm
Yeah.
talking to them about it anyway. Um, the fear comes up first, and then anger.
Mhm.
And the anger is a real defense against curiosity. And I think the anger is based on, look, if what you're talking about is real or important, I would be studying it. And so it gets into this identity
Yes.
egoic place. And to me, what breaks people out of that is that kind of welcoming, effusive energy. And my question for you is, at the federal labs thing, did you get people to dance? Did you try to get people to dance?
It was so funny. They wanted me to do a Texas line top line dance.
Yeah.
My problem was right. That was Carmen. That was Wednesday or Thursday.
Right.
Monday,
You had, yeah,
I went to the chiropractor, and he stretched me left when I should have gone right, and I could hardly stand.
right.
I couldn't dance. I literally was like, I can't do this. I love to dance. It's no problem. But I just literally couldn't. But I think what I tried to do was be infusive because they had a really cool, it was like I had to talk a little bit and they threw some music. And so I was like, it was like any time over the last 50 years, 60s through 2000s. So I was like, y'all remember this song? And dance. And I, with my feet firmly planted on the stage,
I hear
I'd
you.
move my shoulders.
Top dancing. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's awesome.
Otherwise, it was not going to make it.
It does make a difference. Laughter and dance and anything that's not that doesn't get the left brain fixated on the fear of not being in control.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it really is. I think the lack of curiosity is not really lack of curiosity. It's a fear of I'm playing with my panda as I
Oh,
talk.
it's very
It's a
nice.
oh, it's a fear of not being in control of the outcome and not knowing. And just being in student mind, which is
Mm.
considered an old-fashioned place to be. We're supposed to kind of know all the things now in the modern era.
You're
And
speaking my language. Absolutely. Yeah, there's a couple of things that are running around in my head. I belong to an organization. I'm now a fellow. Don't ask me why they would do it, but they made me a fellow, and absolutely appreciate it. It's called the A.K. Rice Institute for the Study of Social Systems, and so we look at unconscious group process and what happens in groups, and the unconscious part. One of my now fellows is a psychiatrist who took over an organization, a psychiatric hospital, probably 20 years ago now. And he said the first thing he had to do is to listen to others to understand how they might be right, not why they are right.
that's
And it's
right.
I'm like, boing, when he said that, it
Right,
was kind of
right.
like, and it makes absolute sense that instead of why, now I'm putting you in opposition to me.
That's
I'm
right.
right, you're wrong. But
Right.
how puts me
I
in
love
a
that.
character position of how might you be right? I still don't understand, but I need to take into effect that how might you be right? Where what it prestages curiosity if I ask the question how.
Yeah.
And I have taken that. I only heard him say this about 2 months ago, and I was like, Ed, this is amazing. This is something I know, but I never really heard it expressed like that. And I think if we took the time to go, well, how might you be right? It allows me to kind of level set what your thinking is and what my thinking is. And like, oh, you actually have a point. I don't agree with it, but you actually have a point, and I understand how you come to this engagement.
Right.
Yeah.